Okay, thank you. So welcome. Thank you for joining the class today. And I'm just going to warm up a little bit, starting with just kind of swaying from side to side, lifting one foot and then the other. And just feeling your weight transferring, sort of loosening up some of these big joints, big muscles. And then bringing the arms overhead and then back and sort of leaning with this. We're doing this slowly, so we don't want to wrench anything. But coming forward, rounding the back, letting the hands go back. And then bringing the arms back up, looking up, letting the back arch a little bit. Again, just these big moves, getting a sense of how your body is feeling right now. Bringing the arms down to about shoulder height, or maybe a little bit lower, sort of depending upon how your shoulders feel. Let your knees be soft. Just kind of twisting a little bit from side to side. Again, having a hip width or wider stance to help with the balancing. And then moving the shoulders, leaning into this, feeling the stretching and the side of the body going in the other direction. I can hear my ribs and my back sort of loosening up. coming to stillness. And then letting your gaze go up and down. And then side to side. And here we're just sort of twisting the head, but now the shoulder and the head, slowly side to side. You're going to feel this twist moving up the back. And now bringing your feet a little closer together. The knees are soft, and letting your legs, your hips, your shoulders, your head twist from side to side. Okay, good. And then either seated or standing, just want to loosen up the ankles a little bit. So bringing one knee up, perhaps using the wall, using a chair, using something for support, sitting, but turning your foot in circles in one direction and then the other. We did a short balancing class before this. It began at 11:30. And just really kind of worked on the different parts of the body that are so important in balancing. And this is a big one. Now we're changing feet, the other side. We just want our ankles to be flexible, strong, and circling the other way. And then just moving your feet, moving your legs, and bringing your knees up. So bringing the knees up. And Jessie is sort of showing, holding onto the knee a little bit. That can be a way to practice being able to stand. But here we're doing this slowly, feeling the balancing. Feeling yourself balancing on one foot and the other. And when you bring your foot up, keeping your foot flexed so that your toes are up. And there was a question last week about proprioception, or about having neuropathy, not being able to feel the feet, which means we can't feel from inside the body where the feet are. So if that's the case, sometimes just watching your feet, and then you'll be able to see, okay, my foot is flexed and it's coming up and going back down. And the muscles are going to learn that, even if, it's not easy to consciously feel that. And coming to stillness and just kind of bouncing, keeping your feet flat on the ground. And then again, just sort of twisting a little bit. And then leaning a little bit from side to side, and letting the shoulders be relaxed, and letting your head, sort of bounce here a little bit. So not much, but it's just a nice way to move all those little muscles and joints in the neck. And leaning forward a little bit and bouncing. And then coming to standing. And big moves again with the arms in front. And then bringing the shoulders and the elbows back. Arms in front and back. Doing this a few times, letting a different arm go on the top each time. And again, feeling the upper back, really getting a sense, really feeling the shoulder blades that are coming together, and getting used to that feeling, because it's a good thing to try to feel as you move through the day, that your shoulder blades are back, that your shoulders are up and back. Helps us not be like that during the day, which I often see that I am. So, and then just coming to stillness here, pulling your belly button in, pulling the belly button in tight, and just holding that in. Sometimes it can feel a little bit tender. Maybe the muscles just aren't used to us holding them that tightly, and especially in the low back, but you can feel how that stabilizes the back. Okay. So yeah, we're ready. Have fun.
All right, good time. It's about 10 past 12. So we will have time to play, get warmed up a little bit more aggressively than how Terry had us activate our major muscle groups. So let's just go ahead, feet together, palms together. You know the drill. Step it out to the side, open arms wide. We'll do this for about 20 seconds. Work on your posture and your breathing. Sink into it a little bit more as the time goes by. We've got 10 seconds left. We want to ready our joints and our muscles for our workout. 3, 2, last one. And then just open it up wide. We're going to watch our back hand go behind us. Nice and gentle here. Hips go back. A very light bend in the knees, just a natural bend, nothing stiff. But you want it mostly to be a hip exercise. Again, keeping the belly button up and back. Standing up tall in the center. One more time each side. Good. Arms up overhead. We're going to lift our knees and pull down. So we're going to isolate our upper back muscles and our lower abs as we lift our knees up. Let's go for 10 more seconds. 5, 2, 1, shake it out. Let's do our lunge complex, okay? So let's make enough room to go front side, and back. You guys know the drill. Standing up tall in the center. Healthy step out to the front. Slight bend in the back knee. Let the front knee follow. When you concentrate on the front knee, you're going to bend too far forward. So that's why I say the back knee. Okay, try to keep your shoulders over your hips as much as possible. Let's do another side, and then we will transition into the next. Nice. Heart rate should be getting up, right? Using all those big muscles. Get everything going here. Let's do our hinge and swim. I like to show it this way. So my weight is on my heels. My toes are lifted up a little bit. My hips go back. My arms go out wide. I stand up tall. I'm going to push my hips forward and squeeze my glutes. And then I'll switch this way so I can watch the clock. About 10 more seconds. Not meant to do quickly. 5 seconds. Last one. Good. Let's have a seat and we'll do our sit to stand with a little side punches. Yeah. We're lucky this week. We could have had like 2 cancellations, right? But we love you guys. So we're going to keep our feet nice and wide. Our hands are here at home. Our eyes are to the front. Don't look down at the floor. Side, side, back to the middle, and power it up. And then slowly controlled, let yourself back down. Let's go 10 more seconds. See how many we can get in. Good. 3, 2, finish up here. I'll wait for you guys. All right. All right, we want plenty of time. Big breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth, just open it up wide. We want to ready ourselves for the perfect plank, right? We're going to roll on our toes. We're going to stack our shoulders over our wrists, pull in our belly button, and squeeze our shoulder blades, right? We're going to do some cross mountain climbers. So opposites, knee to wrist. Just come across. Just try to feel those obliques kick in. You're going to feel it a lot in the back of the upper arms. Let's go 5 more seconds. 2, 1, stay up if you can, if you're good. And we're going to roll up into a T-raise. Nice and easy, a little hold. Safely transfer arms. Hips and shoulders should move as one unit. The slower you go, the more you're going to isolate your core, which is the point of the planks, okay? You guys should feel really confident in how you are with all the inner and outer layers of your abdominals, right? Which makes a big difference from just doing crunches in everyday life, okay? Last one, and then we'll walk it in, shake it out, and then we'll go into, how about fire hydrant donkey kicks, okay? So we'll go into a lower body, lock it up high into a plank, little bend in the knee, go out to the side, back to center, up and back. We want to isolate these little muscles in our upper gluteal region. It helps a lot with balance as well as moving up from the ankles when we start from there. So we just want to just go from the floor up, getting all those muscles and joints lubricated and activated. Let's go this last one time and switch legs. Breathe into it. We're going to stay up. Let's do one more time. Yep, one more time, up and back. And then stick it into that high plank again. And we'll do our row bicep curl. Safely switch hands. Bring that elbow back. Stick the elbow towards the ribs and feel your biceps ball up. Okay, don't just go through the motions. You want to make the most out of every movement. Let's do one more time each side, and then we'll walk it in. All right, walk it in. Then we're going to go cross body, right? We're going to start out from the side and then go towards past the midline. So we're going to isolate the inner and outer thighs. Another great one for balance, okay? So I'm going to just start from the outside, lock up the shoulders. Just because we're not using our upper body doesn't mean we don't have to keep it tight. Right? Nice and smooth, a little pause at the end. You should be feeling a lot stronger in your hips, a lot more confident in your steps. Last one, and then switch legs. Full bands. Keep the hips stable. You don't want them rocking around the Christmas tree. One more time, and then we'll walk it in. Good. Let's do, oh, we're close. Let's do some bands, okay? We'll start seated. Grab your bands. If you need a drink, go ahead and get a drink. All good. Okay, let's do our leg press outs. Dharma's being a little angel. That doesn't mean come over here. Okay. Okay. Knee is close to the chest, sitting up nice and tall, chest, shoulders over hips, and press out. A lot of things happen in here. Your lower abs, the big muscles of your upper legs. And if you're pointing your toes towards your nose, you can feel it a lot in your calves as well. Eyes are to the front. You're breathing with the movement. 3, 2, switch legs. Nice. Set it up for the next leg. Just want to feel that burn, mostly in the quadriceps, in the front of the upper thighs. 3, 2, 1. Let's do our rows. So I'm going to start out palms up, sit up nice and tall. I'm going to keep my elbows close to my rib cage. Bring it in, slowly let out. Now I'm going to turn my palms down and then flare my elbows out to the side. So I'm just going to do a nice little cadence of that, up and down, back and forth. Squeeze those shoulder blades, great for posture. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, last one. We'll do our sit to stands one more time. Sun's punch. We'll go nice and wide and we'll just try to bank out as many as we can, okay? Let's get our heart rate up. Then we'll relax at the top. We'll stay standing and do some shoulder exercises. So just a little heads up, okay? So my arms are at 90 degrees. My feet are shoulder width apart. Powered up. Do as many as you can for about the next 15 seconds. I don't care if that number is 5 or 15 or whatever it is. Just max it out for yourself. 3, 2, last one. Stay up, please. I'm going to move my chair and get some shoulder exercises in. I'll do the L-shaped ones just so we can stay consistent. My feet are nice and wide. My core is tight. My eyes are to the front. I got a slight bend in my shoulders. I'm going to go out to the side and then to the front, right where my nose is at. So sometimes if I'm on cables at the gym or whatever, I'll just put my hand there just as a cue and then get my muscles used to what I want it to do. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, keep it tight the whole way time. All right, and switch. Lock it up in the hips, palms down. Look it up. Shoulders off the ears. I often find myself kind of struggling to push it up a little bit higher. These are bands. You know, the bands are most gentle for our joints and our muscles. So we can just use them lightly as they were meant to do, not like weights. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do one more hinge and then we'll get to the water. Okay, so let's do a split stance. Arms are at 90, and we just want to stand up tall first. You want to plant yourself in, big toes grounded in the front, and then stick those hips back. You want to feel that right here in the back of your upper leg, your hamstrings, and just slowly go down. You don't have to fold yourself in half or anything. You just want to be able to feel it. In about 3, 2, 1, switch. Okay. Another thing with that proprioception, right? You just want to get yourself kind of planted first. Watch what you're doing. Connect that body and mind to what you want it to do, and then watch it do it. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean it's not happening or happening effectively for you. 3, 2. I'm going to stand up nice and tall. Let's grab a drink, and then we can get 2 weights. We'll start out with 2 weights. First time through, you know, figure out what works for you. Heavier or lighter. We'll follow it up with cardio. Yeah. Okay. Georgia, huh? Whew. All right. We're going to start out feet together, hands by our side first. I'm going to picture it as I do it, before I do it, actually. So I'm going to step out to the side. I'm going to lean forward and bend at one knee. I'm going to try to keep that knee straight. I'm going to power up, and then I'm going to curl. Other side. Powered up, curl. Once you get the groove, once your body's like, okay, I know what you want to do, then you can kind of increase your intensity if that's where you're at today. If not, just go through the motions, make it a practice run, or maybe later this week or something if you want to do it on your own. Keep the eyes to the front. I don't want you rounding your back. I don't want you hurting yourself. We'll go 5 more seconds. Let's go one more time each side. Forget 5 seconds. Boom. And I'm going to keep a weight down just for a prop and do my hurdles, right? We want to kind of be in a position where we can go up and over, have our arms out to the side for balance, just so we can practice. You want to drive through from the floor up with our big toes, use our core that we've been isolating today, keeping our back straight, shoulder blades back, and get our heart rate up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. We'll need 2 weights for the next one too, but why don't we just kind of open up our chest, whether you want to do it in a chair, a doorway, a wall, whatever. Just kind of open it up, get yourself ready for the next pair of exercises. It's going to be a hinge and upright row. So let's stretch what we have used, kind of recover a little bit, and then go right into it. Hinge upright row. You guys know the drill. My feet are shoulder width apart. I'm going to keep the weights close to me, okay? So when I bend forward, my eyes are going to go down. I'm just going to kind of start here, locking my back together. Boom, elbows up. Zip the jacket, hips go back. Boom, elbows up. Feel that weight engaging in the back of your body, where your muscles are engaging. Not your knees, don't bend the knees. Let's go 5 more seconds. One more time. And then we're gonna drop the weights. Boom, finish where you're at. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Powered up into a modified jack. Thinking about your posture. Again, driving from the floor up. Let's go 10 more seconds. Get that heart rate up and we'll recover, I promise. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a little yoga flow. Why not, right? We got tons of time. Think of some bad jokes. Why not? Okay. Not much to say on Tuesday, Terry. I'm telling you. Not much to say. Okay. So stack it up into a high plank. Hips go back into a modified down dog. Lift the toes a little bit. Sink into it. Then power it up back to the top. Hips go down. Shoulders go back. Eyes go up a little bit. Do it one more time on your own, if this works for you. We will be seated for the next one. I'm only going to use one weight, just because it's a little bit on a heavier side. If you got lighter weights, you know how to do it. We're going to just do some chest presses. So we're just going to elbows up. Hands are going to come together in the front. I got the same thing going on, except I'm going to just start at the chest, lean back, and just push. As I push, I'm going to bring up a knee and then alternate. So we're using lots of body parts at once, like we do, and just breathe through it. Find your little happy place. We'll go 10 more seconds because we can, because we're athletes. 5 more seconds. 2, last one, up, and then we're going to do some fast feet. So weights are going to go down. Let me find my little band for a cue. I think we went front to back last time. Let's go side to side this week. I think this is an important one. If you disagree, please share. Up and over, tap, tap. Eyes are to the front, don't look down. Get that heart rate back up. 5 more seconds. Sink into it, knees and hips. 2, 1, and then come up. Nice. Okay, the next one's a pretty aggressive one. We got 2 weights. It's the start of the swing, and then we're gonna pop back. So it's a big hip and then upper back type of move. So just kind of wrap your head around that. Catch your breath. Become at one with the world. Okay. All right, so these are kind of wide, so I kind of have to turn them in. If you have shorter weights, that's great. If you just use your body weight, that's fine too. What I'm gonna do is start out like I'm gonna hike a football, come back, pop up. Elbows go behind. I'm gonna stand up nice and tall. The weight's on my heels, and my eyes are gonna follow my hands. Might be a little bit sore in the hamstrings, maybe for the next couple of days, but it's a good thing you're not hurting yourself. We're very well warmed up. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Weights down. We're gonna go into butt kickers, push-pull. So let's do our cardio. Again, sink into it. We can do this for 20, 25 seconds. Just see how we do. This is still round 1. Round 2 will be, it'll be a blast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax it. All right, we'll be in the chair the next one. This is our last pair of exercises. So catch our breath. In the chair, 2 weights. We'll sit to stand and then press up overhead. So hands are at home. Feet are nice and wide. Eyes are up. Lean forward. Press through the heels. Stand up nice and tall. And then go ahead and punch up. Keep that core tight. Don't care how many you do. Just want you to do them correctly, safely. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and weights down. That felt like cardio, but here comes the cardio, right? You want to clear the area. We did this last week. Seemed to be pretty effective. So feet are together, palms are behind us. Step back, push up. Other leg, push up. Keep the eyes to the front. Don't look at the floor. Lock it up right here, and then drag it back. You want to squeeze the shoulder blades as you come back, and the chest as you come front. So bring the hands together, squeeze, bring the hands back, and squeeze the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We can take a little water break and then maybe do a little abdominals, if that sounds cool to y'all. Just want to make sure we were cool on time. Okay. Yeah, let's transition. We can do it in the chair. We can do our rainbows and bicycles. Yeah. And then head into round 2. How about that? Okay, knees and ankles together, edge of the chair. Leaning back just a little bit. Is it supposed to rain today? Okay. All right, up and over. Let's go 30 seconds. Let's just do our best. Find your happy place, breathe through it. Coming up on halfway. Nice job. You can do this one leg at a time if you want. You can just kind of hold it on here. Whatever you got going on. You're here with us. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go into bicycles. Leaning back, extending our legs. We'll go here for about 15, 20 seconds. Okay, I'm not here to torture you. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ow! Nice. Okay, back to the top. So 2 weights. We're going to go side lunge with the bicep curl in the middle. So picture that in your head before you do it. Figure out what worked for you last round, what you might want to adjust with you or your weights or whatever. Feet are together, eyes are up, hands are by my side. A healthy step out to the side. Power back up to the middle, curl, let it down slowly, curl, down, up, curl. Good. Keep the eyes to the front. Don't be rounding your back. I don't want emails and texts tomorrow that I'm sore. Ugh. Make the most of it though. Let's go 5 more seconds. Let's go 1 more time each side. Forget seconds. Down, up, boom. I'll wait for you after this one. I'm going to put 1 weight down for my hurdles. Collect your breath. You don't want to go into anything dizzy, right? Up and over. Get the hips down, eyes up, lifting the knees, maybe a little bit further than last time. Come challenge yourself, right? If you're in a safe place. We'll go 10 more seconds. 5, 2, 1. Ay, caramba. Okay. Let's do a nice little recovery move. Yeah, Dharma thinks that's a good idea. All right, let's have a seat and lift our knees towards our chest. The goal isn't to touch or anything like that. It's not, but you want to kind of grab at the shins, not at your joint. I like to bring it towards my midline and then maybe swing it up to the side, depending on how you feel that day. This is where it's important to be in tune to yourself. And breathe it out. Catch up on your breath. Rekindle your focus, right? We're almost coming through the second half of our workout. We might be fatigued and tired of it and all that good stuff, thinking about stuff we have to do the rest of the week. But right now, we're here together. So regenerate some of that energy. Finish up strong, okay? Hinge with upright row. 2 weights. Butt goes back, powered up, okay? You guys know the drill. You guys are pros at this. All right, the weight's on my heels. My shoulder blades are back. I'm going to keep them back. I'm just going to stick my butt out. I don't have to fold myself in half. I'm still going to feel it in my hamstrings and my butt. Might be a little bit easier this time around because we already did it. We're well warmed up. Let's go 10 more seconds. As long as you keep that core tight, you'll be in good shape. 5 more seconds. 3. Last one. And we're going to drop the weights, go into a modified jack. If you want to do this with super light weights, that's fine. Make it your workout. But all I'm going to do is lift my arm out to about shoulder width, collarbone height, and sink into it. I'm going to go for repetitions here, but if you want to add a little bit of weights, get the heart rate up a little bit more power to you. 5 more seconds. Eyes to the front. 3, 2, 1. Let's go in the chair next. I hope you guys are thinking of some bad jokes. Let's do our chest press with knee raises. Sorry, knee raises. I'm gonna lean back a little bit. I'm gonna have my armpits tucked in like with a pencil in it. Wow, like Steve said, that hurts. But I'm gonna press right out to the front, not up overhead, and lift the knee. Just find your own little cadence here. Breathe, press. This is great for the back of your upper arms, your triceps as well. As we get older, right, ladies? Mostly ladies. This and planks are going to just do it for us, right? 3, 2, last one. Nice. Okay. Fast feet. Clear the area. Boom. Grab my little prop. We're going to go side to side. And let's master this. Let's get this. Eyes up. Crouching down. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. And just find your groove. Challenge yourself. Don't look down at the floor. Little taps. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3. Last ones. Nice. Okay. Let's do a nice little recovery something, right? Feet are wide, hands are at home. Let's just give a nice deep squat, up overhead, arms wide. Then I'm going to fold myself in half. You don't have to do that. I'm just going to touch down. You don't have to. You can just roll your back up, Palms are up to the sky. And then I'm gonna kind of press my hinge my hips forward and eyes are up. So let's just do one more time. Bend at the knees and hips, up overhead, hinge at the hips, round the back, chin to chest, palms up, shoulder blades together, eyes up. How about that? We have high pulls next, so that's a pretty intensive round of exercises. We'll do that with with the butt kick push pull right afterwards for cardio. So make sure you're all squared away with the dizziness or anything that might keep you from being your best at this exercise. So I'll give it to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hike back, power the elbows. Boom. Stand up nice and tall. And then squeeze the shoulder blades. Let's go 10 more seconds. Nice. Big in the core. 5, 3, last one. As promised, butt kickers, high pulls. Start out fists together in front, heels to butt. Sink into it. Make the most of it. We're coming up on quarter till, okay? I want a nice cool down with Terry. Nice little relaxation moment for the weekend. 5 more seconds. An appreciation for your presence. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last one's going to be in the chair. Okay. We are killing calories here, people. Okay? But you can reward yourself. Reward yourself with good food, sunshine, friends, whatever you got going on. Know that you did something for yourself. We aren't just givers all the time, right? Okay. All right, hands are at home. We're going to stand up nice and tall and then drive to the sky. Controlled back down to the center, powered up. Don't care how many you do. Just do them right, do them safely. We're coming up on halfway. We'll take our time with these. We'll go for another about 10 seconds. Don't get sloppy with your form. If you are, stop. 3, 2, my last one. Boom. Weights are going down. Chair is being cleared. We're going to step back and do our front arm raise. Let's hit it hard. Good job. Palms are facing behind us. Step back. Power up. Keep the shoulders above the hips. Eyes are to the front. Nice. 10 more seconds. 5, 2, 1. Love you. That's it for me. And Dharma. I can't hear you, Miss Terry.
Can you hear me now?
You can hear. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm just breathing hard. Okay, perfect.
I don't have weights or anything here, and I'm out of breath. That was wonderful. Yeah. So just big moves of the arms, walk around a little bit, let things just slow down, let your breath slow down, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, kind of leaning side to side, and then moving your legs, or bending your knees and then coming forward. So we're stretching these big muscles when we come forward. And then just pausing forward, letting your arms and your head sort of hang down. And just little bounces. So we're letting the body, the muscles, the joints sort of stretch out a little bit. Coming slowly back up, rolling the back up, bringing the head up last. And then looking up a little bit, letting your arms come out to the side, palms up, slight arch in the back. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, open your mouth a couple of times, relaxing your jaw. Purse your lips a couple of times. Stretching out these muscles in the neck. Bringing one arm in front and gently pulling that. Stretching the shoulders, moving the hand up and down. Circling the wrist in one way and then the other. And the other arm in front. Holding the arm, gently pulling it. And the arm and hand, move up and down. Moving the fingers, twisting the wrist. Great. Moving the hands, moving the feet. So just as we did, either seated, standing, maybe holding onto something. And again, just holding one knee up, turning the foot in circles, and then turning in a bigger circle. And the other knee.
Which knee?
That was odd. Circling the other way.
Just the other knee.
You're not supposed to hear that.
You could be so disruptive.
Again, just coming
Cut off.
to stand
86th.
from side to side. Picking the foot up. Letting your hips move in a big circle. And then the other way. Just feeling the breath. Feeling and the body is sort of settling down, slowing down, coming to stillness, shoulders up and back, little smile on your face. And really appreciating yourself, and all of us here for this great workout. Thank you.